Hi, this is Paul Evans, the 1010.life. We're continuing to look at body. We've already looked at mission, what we're supposed to be doing, what our purpose is. We've looked at manna, how are we supposed to eat, a very simplified method. And we're going to take the simple approach with muscle as well. You can get highly complicated. And if you're going to be training for something like the Ironman or a full-fledged marathon, you will need higher level of training. But if you want to exist with a lot of energy, and you want to feel strong in your body so that you can carry out your work and your performance levels will increase, then what we're about to cover is going to help you tremendously. Again, our verse is 1 Corinthians 6:19, for you've been bought with a price, therefore honor the Lord with your body. I also want to remind you that this is simply suggestions and direction. Make sure that you meet with your own nutritionist, you meet with your doctor. I am not one that is saying this is exactly what you need to do. I'm using my experience, my background, and helping you set a direction and hopefully something that's going to be easy for you to do. But always get a physical checkout before you start any new exercise program. So, muscle. Our muscles, if they're not active, are weak. And if we're going to go through life and do our best, we've got to move from weak to strong. Now, strong doesn't mean that we're going to be powerlifting. We're not going to necessarily compete in bodybuilding, but we want a good, strong frame. We want healthy muscle. We want to have a, medium to low level of body fat. And we want to make sure that our body is able to do the things that we need it to do in order to serve to the highest level that we feel called to. So our verse is John 2:15. So he made a whip out of cords and he drove all from the temple courts, both sheep and cattle. He scattered the coins of the money changers and overturned their temple tables. You think about this scene when Christ did this. This shows that he had presence, he had strength, and he actually used his body for this particular purpose, right? He made the whip out of cords. He drove them. What an action term. He drove all of them from the temple courts, sheep and cattle. He scattered the coins of the money changers, overturned their tables. You don't do that if you're out of shape and if you're weak. Now, again, I'm not saying that we've got to become muscle bound. We just want to be in shape. So how do we do that? We're going to look at 3 areas. Number 1 is resistance. I like to train Monday, Wednesday, and Friday for resistance. This means 3 sets of 8 to 12 reps per body part for tone. And if I'm going for mass or strength, then I want to do 5 sets per body part, reps of 12, then 10, then 8, then 6, and then 8 again. And this is mass and strength. Most people don't follow that regimen. They tend to do the 3 to 10 to 12 reps per body part. So what would this look like? If you're part of a fitness center, then you may do something like circuit training. So you begin with, let's say, pull downs on a machine, bench press machine, fly machine, shoulder press machine, leg extensions, leg curls. All of these are a machine that cover every single body part as you go around the room. Keep your rest levels 1 minute to 2 minutes between exercises. And what I would suggest that you do, if you've never done this before, that you go in and when you sign up, they should have a trainer that would lead you through the exercises because you want to make sure that you're doing the exercise correctly. If I was working out at the house, I would do things like push-ups, sit-ups, squats. I would buy some light dumbbells to do curls and tricep extensions with. And I would still continue with the 3 times 10 to 12 per body part, Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. So a full body workout, Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. If I'm going for mass and strength, I'm probably not going to do a full body workout on Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, but I'm going to do a third of my body on Monday, a third on Wednesday, and a third on Friday, only hitting my entire body once a week. Well, why is that? Because with mass and strength, I'm going to be lifting a lot heavier. The weight that I'll be able to lift for 6 repetitions is totally different than the weight I'm going to do at 10 to 12 repetitions. The other thing to think about with resistance is if I'm going for tone, my intensity level is probably just going to be a mid-intensity level. Like those 10 to 12 reps will not be easy, but I won't feel like at the end of 10 reps that I'm just about to pass out. Whereas with mass and strength, the set of 12 will be a warm-up. 10 wants to be pretty close to failure, 8, 6 is failure, and 8 again close to failure. So the intensity level on the mass and strength training regimen takes a lot more out of you and requires a lot more recuperation. But resistance is the key to muscles because muscles are used to produce force, either pushing or pulling. And when we want those, if we want those to be stronger, we've got to do resistance training. So Monday, Wednesday, and Friday will be our resistance training. And then Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday will be our, quote, race training. No, you're not entering a race, but you're going to get your heart rate up. You are going to do more of a cardio type of feel. And I'm going to do something like 30 minutes medium tempo. I might even create a running schedule. Let's say that I'm going to enter a 5K or a 10K or a half marathon or a marathon, then I'm going to follow a very specific schedule and it's going to shift. It may not just be Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday. But if I was doing a 5K, I could do Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday and really train well for that. But I like the idea of 30 minutes medium tempo, whether you're running, walking, elliptical machine, treadmill, anything that you have at your gym. Sunday is refresh. To me, this is a 1 hour light walk. I just want circulation in the body. Any of the hard workouts that I've done for the week, Sunday's a great day to continue to recuperate from that. I want to make sure that I'm eating high nutrition on Sunday to help recuperation. And the walk itself is going to help flush out the muscles and the cells and help them become stronger and make it easier to actually recuperate. So Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday, 30 minutes medium tempo. So you have in your workbook something very simple, Monday through Sunday. And what I would encourage you to do is in the white space, you write down what you're doing. And in the space below, you write down, the more shaded area, you write down how you feel like it went or what your intensity level was. So for example, Monday I may do a circuit training of 3 times 10 reps. Tuesday, a 3-mile run. Circuit training on Wednesday of 1 times 12, 1 times 10, and then that should be 1 times 10 to 12. So misprint there. Elliptical, 30 minutes. Circuit, 3 times 10. 3-mile run on Saturday and a 1 hour walk on Sunday. So on Monday, I did 30 seconds rest between each exercise and medium stress level. And that's it. Now, you could do this, and this sounds a little bit corny, but if you just put like a smiley face, a frowny face, or a straight line face to indicate your intensity, it gives you a quick reference to how you feel like that workout went. How did that workout feel? Did it feel good? Did it feel hard? Was it difficult? Did you feel tired? Did you feel overwhelmed when you went to work out? So even your mood impacts your workout and your intensity level. So on Tuesday, my 3-mile run, I wrote down that it took me 40 minutes to get those 3 miles in. So 6 weeks from now, am I still at 40 minutes or have I decreased that to like 38 minutes on days that I'm going to increase my intensity? This is extremely simple, guys. I know that it almost seems too elementary, but if you were to do circuit training at your gym on Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, if you were to do some sort of 30-minute cardio on Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday, and a 1 hour walk on Sunday, you would create a very strong body. Now, what you've got to do first is determine where you are. Do you have a certain amount of weight that you need to lose? Do you have a certain amount of weight that you need to gain? Do you feel like you're already got good muscle tone, but you're not as lean as you should be, or you're not as flexible as you should be? So you need to stop and begin by taking an accurate assessment of where you are right now. 1 to 10, would you feel like you're strong? Maybe you're a 2, you feel extremely weak. Maybe you're 5, just mid-level, but you want to get that up to an 8. Body fat percentage. 1 is extremely low, and I don't mean 1%, but 10 is extremely high. And maybe you feel like you're an 8 and you need to get down to about a 3. So when you will be aware of where you are, then you create your plan to produce that result. What I'm doing here is giving you something super simple and easy that if you'll do this and the simple eating regimen under Manna, then you will get in shape, you will lose fat, you will gain muscle. But it's a simplified process. Visit your physician, visit your nutritionist, visit your gym and get your own personal workout design exactly for the goal that you want. Follow this as a minimalistic training. This is very similar to what I do. So I love resistance, I love the race schedule, and I love to refresh on Sundays. That's it for body. In the next video, we're going to look at marathon, not marathon training, but long-term vision for our lives so that we understand that we're training our body not just for a specific task, but for a lifelong legacy. I'll see you in that video. Live full.